Poor Heath and Rosie have had a terrible time leading this competition with the fires at Heatherbray. Of course, they were at Heatherbray right in the middle of it all. All around them was burnt. It's been a really bad time for them, and I guess it's not quite over yet either, with the still in Sydney the smoky conditions and the fires still burning. Not all of them controlled, but we have Utopian Cardinal now with Heath. This is a young up-and-coming Grand Prix horse that's done really well in the short number of outings he's had, and Heath, a master at producing some great Grand Prix movements. Heath is an absolute master at making certain that he shows the judges what they want to see. You know, like the extended trot, straight, really good front legs, a transition back to collected trot, plenty of energy. Again, maybe the hind legs could be a little bit more under the horse and engage, and if there's something he can do is he can really show these horses off in half pass. Back in the half pass left, you can see the really beautiful rhythm and the sweeping strides. Ears pricked, super shaped neck. Perhaps a little bit more over the back and a little bit more sitting is what the judges will be looking at the overall picture at the moment, I think. Utopian Cardinal is by Regard Moi, so the genetic background here Heath would certainly know well. Again, from the side you see the extended trot, super front legs, really steady to the contact and nice frame, but again, that's what I was about to say. The hind legs could just be a little bit more in tune with the front ones, a little bit more engaged and a little bit more through, but he's young. Super passage, whoops, and good piaffe, good rhythm. Again, at this level at Grand Prix, it should be on the spot. So moving forward a metre isn't good enough, but it will still get an okay mark. But if you want a 10, the piaffe should be on the spot. Yeah, regular passage. And from passage to walk. And Utopian Cardinal was looking to walk a couple of steps earlier, and he said, a few more passage steps, please, which he obliged in. You can see this neck, we talk about the neck needing to stretch down and out, where even from the front you can see the attitude was really nice in this extended walk. And then you can see when Heath picks up the reins again, back to collected, the raised pole and the arched neck, the shorter, more collected steps, getting ready for the transition to passage at M. Yep. A little tiny interruption, but still, good job. Now round to the piaffe again. Yeah. Still the judges, I think, will want to see more activity, more engagement, more hind leg, more sitting, but so be it with the world's best horses. Those comments can still be the same. I remember Judy Dirk saying to me once, the judges were saying about more collection, he said you can never be too rich, too thin or too collected. Oops, Heath made a mistake in the two tempi changes in the middle. He got a little bit confused and put in a couple of one-time changes, and as much as he probably made 7 beautiful 2s of the 9 required, with that mistake it will lose marks. Extended, being an eventer, Heath knows how to get going, and it was great to see Heath doing the flying change on the diagonal. One of his downfalls occasionally throwing a marker away, as he will make the flying change once he's got to the track and going around the corner, and it should be done absolutely on the diagonal, exactly as Heath rode that. Now the zigzag in canter. Like this horse's father, he shows great flexion and elasticity of the frame laterally in those sideways movements. And now the 1 Tempe's. 6, 7. I think he missed one there. I've got a post in my way, but I think he was close behind, if not late behind, with 1, which again is such a shame. It's a definite markdown, or maybe 2 from some judges. Now the counter pirouettes. Heath, the master of pirouettes. Let's see how small he makes this with the hind leg. Hind leg on the spot. Pretty damn good. And you can really see that he certainly has had plenty of practice at those ones, and he can make great pirouettes. Some riders have fortes of being able to get certain movements, and I think Heath's pirouettes are as good as you'd see anywhere. They're fantastic. Both those pirouettes are good, and of course, when you're looking at picking up marks, why not in a coefficient mark? So both those canter pirouettes are worth 20 marks, not 10. Now the extended trot, and again, let's see if we can get a better hind leg. There is a good overtrack where the hind leg passes the front leg, but the hind leg's got to come up off the ground quicker and be more under the centre of gravity. We'll be able to bring the horse's centre of gravity back over the hind leg more. Again, the passage, elegant front leg. Hind feet could be a little bit more active. I think if the horse was gains, wow, super transition into piaffe, and Heath tried to redo it on the spot here. A great job. That's super piaffe. Again, the passage, he certainly has a good feeling for the passage, but as this horse gets stronger over the back, when he uses his back a little better and is able to bring the hind leg more under, then he'll get more carrying and pushing capacity. So I'm sure Heath will be really pleased with that.